I have a piece of spalted silver maple that turned out absolutely gorgeous, in my opinion. This is a lidded box. You line her all back up again. There it is. A very heavy spalting. So because of that, there's a lot of punk that was going on in it. So I used some super glue to stabilize it. But you notice on the bottom, you can see where it's got some different looks going on. But I'm going to show you the inside. This, I got it down to a nice square bottom on the bottom side, which is what we're going to talk about in a second here, is this tool right here. But you'll notice at the top, it's got a lot of punk inside there. I left that like that so you could see what I was talking about. What's nice about it is it sands up easily. So that's a lidded box, spalted maple, silver maple. What I wanted to talk to you about was this. This is a Carter & Son Toolworks box scraper. And if you look real careful, I'm going to put my hand on here so you can see it a little better from above. All right. The angle at the top right here and here is 80 degrees, not 90. And that is to your advantage. So when you're working on a piece of wood and you're pushing down in through, you can actually run a flat 90 going through. And when you get to the bottom, this won't hit. Just this will hit at the bottom because it's off by 10 degrees. But then as you want to move out and move across, as you move across the bottom, this ends up 10 degrees off the sides. So because of that, it makes a very nice tool for finishing off the bottoms and the sides of your box. But this is called a box scraper. This one is Carter & Son Toolworks. I did make the handle. A longer handle is nice on this because you want a little bit of support behind it. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to square up the ends and put tenons on. And we're going to clean the thing up. All right, this is some pretty wood, but it's real chippy. And this is because it's already spalted and it's a little punky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the entire thing in super glue. And then I'm going to leave it basically this size, clean it up a little bit, and then go inside. I got super glue filled in here. I used quite a bit of it. Well, we're going to clean this up a little bit and see what we got. I'm going to leave it just like that. Now I'm going to cut it. Try hand sanding it and see what it does. That's a beautiful piece of wood. I'm going to put this on my small chuck. I'm going to try and separate this. It's 5 inches. So I want thirds, about 1 3/4. Right about there. My first cut is going to be a deep cut right here because this is going to be my lid. And then I'm going to move down and make a rabbit. But I got to have enough room here to get all the way to the center of this piece of wood. So I need this a little wider just so I can get into the center of it. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to put a little lip on here. Bring it in a little bit. So that is my bottom. That's going to get hollowed out. Now I'm going to separate the top very gently. Well, we're going to try and make this thinner, but I'm not going to go real thin because this is going to have to be super glued again too. I'm going to use my 1/2 inch bowl gouge. Got it sanded up as best I can in here to put a finish on it, but got super glue around the outside to give it a little some stability. It's looking good. We'll see. I got to still clean up the back end here yet. I'll put that off to the side for a second because we need her now. I'm going to get the top. What we need to do is make that fit this. This is going to take a little bit of work to get it there. Take it nice and slow. I'm going to try this with my parting tool. What you got, it's outside edge here. Looks like I'm actually pretty close right now. I'm hoping it doesn't fit. Ooh, holy moly.
That is exactly where it's going to stay, right like that. Right there. I clean out the inside of that. Alrighty, we got to flip this baby around. Let's see if we can grab hold of that edge right up there. Okay, I'm excited to put a finish on this because this green is going to pop. Look at that. This is spalted silver maple.